Hey guys, Angela here. Today I should be going over the module Symbstructions. This module seems reminiscent to Bomb Corp from the Jackbox games, where it will feature either the wires or the keypad task from it, with certain rules described by these symbols. Before I get into these, I should go through all the symbols so you're likely to see. Some of them appear less often than others. We better know just in case they appear. So, for wires, this box here means cut all the colours of the square wires. So, if the colour of the square is green, you cut all the green wires. Cut all inside colour wires are next to outside colour wires. If the middle part is grey in either of these, or this one, it just means any wire. These two pentagons. Sorry, I didn't finish talking about this one. So cut all inside colour if it's grey, any that are next to the borders colour. So there's this one, which is cut all odd border colour wires that if the left half is filled, and even if the right half is filled. So you cut the ones on this side if this was black, and on this, you cut all. You cut all the odd numbered wires if the left half is filled. So if the left half is filled, you cut 1, 3, 5, etc. And then the opposite for this one. Cut the numbered colour wire again. If this is grey, it's just cut the numbered wire. These two arrows mean that the arrows, the order they must be cut in is specific. You cut from right to left or left to right. And here are the ones where it's like the rule is wrong. So such numbered rule is meant to say the opposite. That being odd to even or right to left. The governed numbered rule is supposed to say the triangle's colour, meaning if it said blue but it actually meant red, the triangle will be red and it will tell you which rule it was. The top numbers rule is meant supposed to say bottom number. These you change like third to fourth or something. This one you treat, it's to say the top half is black and the bottom half is green. You treat all black wires as if they were green wires. And finally, treat the numbered wire's colour is specifically that colour, as not as its actual colour, but what it is. And to be honest, I only really ever see these two appear. Maybe these three. I don't know if the other ones actually have what the likelihood of the other ones appearing is, but I've never really ever got them. So the attachments, this is the most likely one you're going to see, which means the bit underneath it will tell you a rule that you should not do, even if anything else says you should. So if they tell you to cut the third wire, but this appears above a box with a 3 in it, it means do not cut the third wire, even if you should have from a previous one. And then the rest of these will be if the number of wires is this colour. You follow the rule if and only if the colour, that's the colour. Only if the last digit, only if the serial number ends in that digit. They're exactly this amount of wires, more or less than that amount of wires. Specifically that wire, and only if it's adjacent, so similar to the diamond here. And then if it has this next to it on here, it means if it doesn't apply. So the other one you can get is a keypad. And there's some similar ones, but there is the top number digit is the bottom number. This just gives you which number is in that position. This one gives you a choice, which you can always deduce from the other ones. This tells you the sum of all of the 4 digits, which will appear if you know what 3 of the digits are and you need to find the 4th. the number digit plus another number digit is equal to a number. So say if this was 13, it could be 7 and 6. This is a sum again, but this time the number refers to another digit in the code. The question marks here mean it's in the first column, second column, or third column, or this is first, second, or third row. Similar to the other one, the digits are arranged in descending order, just in case it's ambiguous between two of them. It will tell you it's in descending or ascending order. The digits are arranged in ascending order, of course, is the same. The triangle means if the top number digit is smaller than the top number digit is smaller than the bottom number digit. So if you had 2, 3, that means the second digit is smaller than the third. And finally, this one and this one means that they're identical. So similar to that one, but they're identical. This means that the 4 digits are unique. So if you have one that has duplicate numbers, you know which one it is. And these two are similar, where the code contains exactly one of these numbers, meaning it only has 1, 3, for example. But then if it's in blue, it means it can have more than one, but there is at least one of them. Anyway, going through all of these, I'm going to be honest, you rarely get a lot of these to appear, but it's better to know just in case they do appear. So, we press this bluish button here to start, and let's see what we get. Okay, keypad. So, see here, these three mean that the first and the third, and the second and the fourth are all the same. If we combine with these, we know that all of them have to be the same. So 36 divided by 4 is 9. 9, 18. Yeah, it's 9, so the code is going to be 9999. And we get our module. Let's do it one more time. Okay, well, why is this time? Okay, so these colours mean it's only if it's adjacent to. So is 1 adjacent to green? Yes. Is 2 adjacent to white? Yes. Is 3 adjacent to black? No. 4 adjacent to blue? No. 5 adjacent to yellow? Yes. Is 6 adjacent to red? Yes. I panicked a little bit there because I haven't actually had that one before. But as you can see, it's nice, and once you know all the rules, you just convert it back into regular rules. The most tricky one is definitely going to be these ones, where you have to change what the rules say. But other than that, after you know how it sort of works, it's quite simple, but there will be some ones that will deliberately try to trip you up, like the choosing between numbers here, or the exclamation points appearing. Anyway, hopefully you understand how Symbstructions works, and I see you guys in the next tutorial.